Hello and welcome back to my Empire Total War Let's Play as Great Britain. In the last episode, Sweden completely disintegrated, as we can see here. And where they once owned a piece of land over here, it is now again belonging to the United States of America. And continuing on now with my push into these territories, I will be sieging there next turn and 2 turns there until Finland falls. I could attack them or I could just siege them out. Sieging them out is the better option, I believe, because this army is still being recruited. And then next turn, but if I bring these guys down here, it's going to make it easier for my army to be marching towards them rather than away and then towards the boat. I plan to put forces down here through that port, which will be this army. Then we're going to sail them back to Finland, pick up that lot, bring them over, and have them march onto Vilnius, and sail another army all the way down here to pick these up, or another navy, so the same ship hopefully, and sail it all the way back again and drop it off. Because by that point we should have these two. They're both Courland and Lithuania. We'll push onto East Prussia. I mean, the Poles have done well. They've pushed all the way along up to here into Bavaria, but their armies are here and the French armies are around here, unless the French armies have been defeated, but still there is a small French force here. That is more than enough to stop them. If we go here, yeah, they just have a unit of rifle infantry.
My eyes are yours. I await your command.
Where is my other raid?
What do you require?
Here.
Stealth is my shield.
3 turns from Vilnius, okay.
Watching.
That's good because that gives me a couple of turns to sort myself out around here. I intend to pull this fleet up and away around the coast so that it goes out of the French line of sight, so they'll see the navy loaded on and see it move around here. So if the French see it, they will send a ship in after it. If I was being really sneaky, I'd pull the army up to there, but I really can't be asked to do that, I'm afraid. But yeah, we will start pushing on with our invasion, with our swoop back into Europe on the eastern side. Hopefully, we are allied with Russia, so he nearly did what Napoleon managed as the French. They got us. Yeah, because Napoleon made it to Moscow, or close, but then the winters turned harsh and forced a retreat. Before we go on, we'll upgrade that, make people a bit happier.
Watching.
Where's that? Oh, did that break off onto the ship? Could be. Crap.
Reverse course! Enemy sail spotted! All hands on deck!
Yeah.
Disaster!
There's no point me even attempting to fight that with one ship. I'm allied, but I don't have military access. But that doesn't mean I can't push and do what I said I was too lazy to do, which is a navy out of that little... Oh, excuse me, sorry. I think it's a fishing port. It just needs to be 1 sloop. In and out, one turn. Boom, 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 boom. And once it's dropped the fleet off, I don't care if it dropped the army off. I don't care if it gets destroyed. You're not getting Scotland, but I will give you the seed planting drill. Because I want the trade. Oh, Russia are really bearing down on. Oh, was the Spanish taken? Yes, I know, fleet destroyed.
Your Majesty. Yes? Make ready! March! March!
Good, so when I come back down against Spain, I can literally march into Cairo. I don't have to declare war on the Ottomans anymore. The Ottomans are getting squeezed by the Russians on multiple fronts.
Your Majesty, discretion is assured in the shares below.
I've got one going there and there. Start moving that way. Okay, so what are we researching then? Cambridge is getting that, that's fine. That needs Wealth of Nations to continue, okay, so I'll start with that. Quickly build one of them. Whilst that's going on, I'll go over here and grab the selective breeding, or the, actually no, we'll get the steam pump land drainage. So at the moment we're technology locked on advancing a few down there. I mean, if I wanted to, I could go onto the military techs and get some of the sailing ones, or try and upgrade my artillery. That will allow the upgrading of my military further, army and infantry and artillery, and cavalry technically. See, as long as I leave a ship where I can see them, I'll be able to know when they start losing money, because I'll see the ships start taking damage. Command their surrender. Surrender's refused. Continue siege.
I can go no further. I can go no further.
Is that another missionary building? Oh, yeah, I think. France certainly has enemies everywhere. Same as America, it's full of every load of enemies for me. Now that I have 3 armies, I can start thinking, okay, now I can get 4, eventually as I start pushing through Europe, it'll be okay, now I can get a 4th army, 5th army out in Europe, near the front lines. Or maybe build one in Europe to send over to India. Sail 1 army and a sloop quickly as south as fast as I can, but that probably ain't going to happen until France is under control and I'm fighting my way through Spanish territories. If they want to come out and attack me, that's fine. What's that? Should be a bit warmer tomorrow, apparently. Nice flat plain. Let's pull back to just before these trees then. Come on, mouse, behave. Put them to about there. Grab you, and you. And form a slight angled line. Whoop. My mouse is misbehaving on me tonight. No. Good. Not mean to just pick up the whole regiment and relocate it, but going to move the light cavalry out to here. That should hide them. Heavy cav don't hide as well, so that's fine. Pop my general back here. Leave them in that tree. They have to advance, they're the ones attacking me. They look like howitzer shell. Militia, militia, militia. Provincial cav, which is their general. Just to check once this volley is over. Canister range starts over there. Let's speed this up a little, get them a little closer. A few more guys are dead. Cavalry has just taken a beating in terms of cannon fire. Your commanding officer has abandoned you. Oh, come on, mouse, behave. They're in canister range. So let's give it to them with both barrels, as the saying goes. Stuck in cav. There we go, that will break them. I'm going to end the battle there and start replenishing these forces. I lost 50 men and 3 of them were to friendly fire.
Siege broken.
Good, both generals getting recognition there. Finland is now captured. Replenish that. Replenish the army. Can't repair that, it's going to cost too much money. That's alright. That's needs upgrading, that's fine. How are we looking for growth? 28 turns, that's fine. Especially if I keep them not paying tax. I'll upgrade the roads already. This fleet, this army can now sail today if it's got the movement range to get there, which it has.
Men, forward! Put to sea! Awaiting further orders. Your nation expects that every man do his duty.
And unload them.
Sound the call to forward!
Have them march inland. So we'll get this repaired next, and then we'll pull the army out and see what happens. So I might have to put some dragoons in here. As a stopgap. When I get that port, it's going to be a fishing port because this place actually struggles with its own food. That will help this town grow fast, which I'll turn either into a church or a tavern. I haven't decided which yet. Yeah, they got devastated.
They hide behind women's skirts.
Can't replenish all this turn, so we'll wait. Shame at losing the port there, but never mind. We're going to come round and just keep working our way around. My forces being there will now take some pressure off Poland, which will help greatly. I do need 2 armies though for besieging places like Amsterdam. Just so that when the army sallies out, it's mostly, if it's mostly militia, it's fine, but if it's a lot of infantry and a little bit of militia, or a lot of regular army troops, should I say, and a little bit of militia and citizen firelocked or armed citizenry in general, then I have the problem. I might have to attack, because if Russia gets in and attacks, I will lose that region.
Yes, sir. Charge!
Demand their surrender. Surrender refused. 5 turns. It's a small enough force. I'm going to go for it. I can't afford to wait the 5 turns, especially not considering it's the only army I've got here. I want them in the town and I want it defended. So I can afford to do the repairs on it and up its fortifications if needed. Now I'm going to breach here somewhere. So let's put my cannon right on the line. Yep, that's fine. Howitzers are going to sit beside them, but they're not going to deploy. So I'm going to want to pull them forwards. Gonna want 3 units of line infantry on this side. These are to distract the garrison. Whereas this group, Group 5, their job will be to storm the breach. So I'm going to pull them up over here as they pound away, so I don't have to run them in as far. Heavy cav over there. Can I hide my light cav down here? Yes, I can. It's raining, so we do have increased chances of misfires, which is... This is going to be bayonet work. Breach the wall there. Pull the howitzers up to there. Put the grenadiers just in front. They're going to go up and take that small bit of land there. You guys deploy across there. Let's speed up these infantry units. There's no one on this side, so I will send them up by ladder. I'm going to try and bring the howitzers. I'm going to bring them around this side actually. Bring them up to here, and there'll be a lob shot in on that. I will leave one unit of infantry protecting them, the other two will go up on the walls. How are we looking, cannon? That unit there of firelocks is going to get devastated. Up go the grapples. And at the double, get up that wall at the double. Just turn that alarm off. Fix bayonets and charge. Fix bayonets, charge. Target the regiment of foot. They don't know what to do. You guys get up the wall. Get them up the wall. Give him a good volley, lads. What buildings that we capture? Probably the gate. Yes. And the enemy general has now been shot dead. Silly, silly general. wall is about to give way, and they have a unit sitting on top of it that has taken damage from all that gunfire. Grenadiers, get your asses over there. You guys get up the walls. You guys get up that. Quickly now, gents. Let's move these there to support those poor grenadiers that are moving at the double. Limber up the guns. Fix bayonets. Actually, unfix bayonets in a moment. You guys are fixing bayonets and charging them however you see fit. You guys ready to move? Get in that building at the double. Technically we've now won. Not very often I win by capturing, but That's the easy thing to do. I should have, yeah, that regiment of grenadiers has been saved. It'll cost a little bit to upgrade the army, but so at the end of the last battle, my game decided to crash. I don't know why, but I've come back in, I've re-rolled it with an auto-resolve, and as we know, the auto-resolve hates cavalry, because for some reason it decided to send cavalry in a siege. My infantry all took a similar sort of pounding, except one of the grenadiers didn't lose quite as many men. Well, didn't lose half as many men, should I say, at least, but yeah, I will do some testing on my own and see what may or may not have caused the crash. We'll see if we can continue on from this screen. If I can, then it was something in that battle it didn't like.
Prepare for war.
Which has probably been the taking of the city. But yeah, Courland captured, we know that. Trait gained common labourer. And then it crashed when I was clearing something, didn't it? So, anyway, that's where we're going to leave this for today. Next time when I come back, we will sail back over to Finland, see if we can leave that alone, how many turns it's going to take us to do that. Try and sort out this building. I'm going to push the attack over here, even though it's one turn till it surrenders, because if Russia... I can't remember if they can attack whilst you're besieging a settlement, but if they do, they will win, even though they're the more beraggled army, because, well, it's 2 militia and a provincial cav. They're the one initialising the attack, even if they lose their entire army, and I win it for them, being an ally and being that close. Even if they lose their entire army, they still initialised the attack and won, so... Keep yawning today, don't know why. Yeah, that's it for today. I shall just move my spy over and have a look at what's to come.
Anything else? Moving to a new position.
Just the garrison there. We'll move this one over.
Watching your enemies.
That's where the enemy force is. So I'm going to want 2 armies to strike in through Lithuania first. Because again, this is the problem I have when I'm looking at Western Europe that I can see. Although it shouldn't be too bad. It's a lot of cavalry, a good chunk of guns, and a little bit of line infantry. But I would still like 2 armies here to outnumber them. We are now going to start lifting the effects of that siege, the effects of France's war with Poland, and lifting it off them. For some reason, France is at war with the Italian states. We'll have to look into that and see if we can get them to become friends with us, because that'd be good. Yes, at the start of next episode, we'll start by doing any repair work around here. What's this? This is a dockyard. I might replace all these dockyards with trading ports. Well, I can, except maybe that one. That's a good one to keep. It's bees and everything that's produced here as we ship back this way. Or we'll just ship it straight back from Great Britain to Britain from the port of Bergen. It's actually a very strategic port in World War II that we tried, which we had to do a massive evacuation from as the Allies. But yeah. But yeah. That is everything for today, and I will catch you in the next episode where we fix up. Is it Courland? Yeah, Courland, and a push on Lithuania and Prussia. So I could take that easier with the army I've got now, once it's repaired. But it depends how long I'm going to have to hold here in Courland. Yeah, anyway, that's it for today. I will catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.